Welcome, everyone, to the Plains in Jordan-Hare Stadium, home of the Auburn Tigers, where telling someone War Eagle is just as common as saying hello. This game today could be an inflection point for both of these teams, as each hoping to use it as a springboard to get into the top 25. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. We'll kick off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Commodores' return team didn't help matters out much there. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Johnson looking to throw, using his legs to buy some time. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll try the run. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. They'll try to snap it quickly. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
They're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
They'll give it to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Tackled after picking up the first down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Tempo in overdrive. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
Johnson wants to throw it. Moving out to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. And that is no good. Penalty marker on the field, and the kicker's going to get another go at it, this time a little closer. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Now improvising. And he'll sprint in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these 3rd and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you could do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to put together a long, time-consuming drive. This 8th play will be 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Shows him the stiff arm. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quick spin on the ride. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. From that spot on the field, you had to expect them to go for it, and it worked out.
Why the heck would you not go for it? I mean, I almost want to go for it on every part of the field, especially once you start to get this deep in territory. But you're also, field goals aren't 100% at this distance. It's a little bit of a longer kick. Just trying to keep this drive alive and try to go get extra points.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down distances, 3rd downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up first and goal.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let them get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the middle of the field, went after the quarterback right away like some missiles, and got him on the ground.
And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on 3rd down. And they're able to make the tackle. It's 4th and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. On 4th and goal, no thought of the field goal. They'll go for the touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Thorne. Incomplete, and the defense holds. Defense has him pinned back, and listen to this crowd roar.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you do it.
He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Commodores come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go right back to him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, he left him grabbing. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's an easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Back to throw. It's Thorne. And it's caught! Touchdown, Auburn! That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the booth. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him.
On to attempt the try. Right down the boulevard. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 4 over Texas Tech. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Moving toward the end zone, ball out! And the defense has got it, and they're bringing it back. The 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Vandy. The defense with the scoop and score.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He locked up and held on to bring him down. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. Nice move to stay on his feet. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. And you can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football and let him go to work.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And the Tigers get it past the sticks. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll pull it on the read. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27. The Tigers in the hurry-up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. They've been very good at moving the chains on 3rd down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Gets it out fast. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that's a really good example of the quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
Defense in press coverage. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Looking for the score. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. Looking to pass. It's Thorne. He makes the grab. And he was pushing pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Alexander. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That completion leaves us with 2nd and medium. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. It's caught downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Snap in the shotgun. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
It's still 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Stepping to the right. Got enough space. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This is a short kick, but the problem is the angle. He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Handoff from the shotgun. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Got it set up on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking downfield, it's Ford. Lofts one deep down the right side. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jordan-Hare.
And the Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On the move, it's Thorne. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Auburn sends out the punting unit. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wide out set, trips right.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. They're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football. And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He'll do it himself. Just keeps moving. That was an exceptional read by the quarterback.
And I think it's very underrated when you say, oh, just stick it in the belly of the running back and we're just going to read it. Well, the quarterback doesn't know if the running back's taking. The running back doesn't know if the quarterback's taking it. Nice job sticking in there, read it really quickly, QB jetting and taking off.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. From the gun, running back gets to give. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Johnson wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and goal coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quarterback on the keeper. The Tigers will move the sticks. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Tiger quarterback giving him a little extra to that War Eagle run there.
And I tell you what, Auburn, one of the greatest fan bases in college football. They love their team, always loud, always proud, and they love to support a quarterback that can run. They've had some good history with good athletes at that quarterback spot.
Got his man. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly. He wants to throw. Got his man in stride. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. What a catch and run for 6. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Dropping back, it's Thorne. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He leaves it with his back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
This is an offense that leads the nation in 1st downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Touchdown doors. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away.
28, Auburn, 18.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
Caught in the backfield, it's Burton. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try to power their way ahead. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting into the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball. Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Coming after him. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun, the ground game. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And a great return on the play before they're finally able to bring him down. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They want to throw it. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Buffalo. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Right on target this time. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Now, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Offense gets set for second down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing them where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. quick completion on the out. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Dropping back, it's Thorne. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And the D denied them on second and goal.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field. All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Never a doubt. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. They're going to run it. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. He'll keep it himself. And they're able to get him on the ground. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to pound it in. And he's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger!
And how about this offense? A big situation on fourth and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you play a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football, because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Johnson looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Commodores will hustle to the line.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on second down.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
And the tackle was made, but not before. That completion gets him 30-plus. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
All right, sense of urgency now has to go through the roof for this team. They needed their defense to come up with that turnover right there. So if you're on offense, you got to get these plays called. You got to get aggressive, take some shots, because you can now go and win this game.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. To the air, it's Thorne, feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He makes the connection. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great spot to start this drive for the offense.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything right now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 down. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got some room in into the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Commodores. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State is putting on a show offensively, only there's been no real story arc. It's been all Cyclones all day with almost no let-up. They're up by 18 over Texas Tech. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They've got the screen set up. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to get it through the air. Short, quick, precise passing game. Good enough to move the sticks. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Floats it out in space. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lewis. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They're going to throw it again. Got his man in the middle. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Down to the 26-yard line and a first down. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's
headed to the end zone. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Lets it go to the end zone. It's Pater late in the game. They'll line up to go for 2. They'll run it. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. And he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff. But, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.